Hello? Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. It's me, Christine, again. I have returned. Not from England, but from Halifax. I can't do that accent, so do not ask. Do not ask. Don't do it. How's everyone doing? Did you miss me? Wait, what day is it? Yeah, I wasn't here Saturday. Were you? Welcome on in, everyone. It's Wednesday, December 3rd. It's the third day of the Advent calendar. At least the way we designed it. Maybe you designed it in your head to open it all at once. You know, or on December, or on the third day after December 12th. Which would be like waiting so long. That's crazy. It's tea time. I look like an absolute mess. I don't care. How about you? You guys look good. You look great, actually. So you're making me self-conscious. Stop it. Stop looking so put together. Why you gotta do that? On a Wednesday? Like, how dare you? The audacity for chat to look this put together on a Wednesday? Ah! Trying to make fun of me. I could see your goal. I put my hair up like 12 hours ago and haven't fixed it. You know the feeling? So it's like, it was up perfectly at one point, and then I just didn't fix it all day. Did a workout, ran around the house. Yeah, no. It's a chaos bun. Not a cinnamon bun, a chaos bun. So welcome on in. It's Wednesday. We are back. And I had a good trip. I went to Halifax, Nova Scotia. Do you want to hear about it? Because I could pull up my stories if we wish. If you don't want to hear about it, that's fine too. But the plan for today is to play some crime scene cleaner, because I just feel like cleaning up blood, you know? Like, that's just how we feel. But we can do that in a bit. We could chat first. Tell us all the deets. Yes, queen. Tea, caffeine per productivity. Tell us. Trip. BB shrimp. That's what I had. Shrimp. Some baby shrimps. No, some jumbo shrimps, I think. Delicious. That's normal. It's perfectly normal. Honestly. Yes, I've been exposed. I apparently like games about working. Diner Dash? Okay, let me maybe fix my hair just in case I put this into a short. I don't know yet. I haven't changed my nails all week. This hand's just like chipping off. Like, what is happening? This hand chipped off while I was there, so I added some like glitter on the side just to disguise. She's a mess. Isn't Halifax for mortgages? What does that even mean? Halifax is for what is there, a mortgage company named Halifax? I have no idea. What? If you get a mortgage, you go to Halifax? Is that how it works? Weird. Just bought from HOLO THERE for the first time. It's so amazing. Totally worth it. Thank you, Soul Embs. It's rare I hear that on a wild gaming Wednesday from a chatter. Everyone else is like, what? Your first time. Welcome. One of us. Did you get a gift set bundle? Go back. Get a gift set bundle. You get a free new bag that everyone else wants. but they're not gonna get because we're only selling them with the new gift set bundles, but they already have everything. But the gift set bundle would be perfect for you. Soul Emps. All right. Uh-oh. BB No Money girl. Can we get data on how many Holo Taco X BB No Money tags your team has seen on social media? No. I will be crunching numbers on how much I've donated. Okay, but that is up to you and has nothing to do with how viable of a collab that would be. That's not how that works. I just rebought Holo Taco, which sent me on a what's she been up to lately, which led me to finding out you quit nail art. Where have you been? Broken eye vision? Your eyes have been broken because it's been like 3.5 years. So hi, my first stream. Welcome. Yeah, we're just, I'm a gamer now, like professional. Don't have many sponsors, any sponsors, but that's fine. We're just chill. We do chat sometimes. I talk a lot, apparently. Christine, thank you for raising me as a child. I raised everything except your ability to change your username, huh? Glue me ... Would you make that when you were 12? I love roasting my children. It's one of my favorite activities. Speaking of children, I met a lot of my children while I was in Halifax. People came up to me all weekend and were like, "Oh my God, you raised me!" Or no, they did this one or something. I don't know, but it was very fun. Okay, here let's use my Snapchat to watch my trip. That's not it. So if you don't follow me, thanks. It's Simplygamelogical without the L. There wasn't enough room. I think Snapchat has changed it, so now you can have longer usernames. But 10 years ago when I first got Snapchat, crazy, it was cut off. So I'm forever no L. Only W's, just L's. Why is this so weird? All right. So this past weekend, I went to Halifax, Nova Scotia for the curling trials, which means the trials in Canada for the sport of curling. Why did I say this sentence in the weirdest way? Which means the trials for curling, which is a sport where you throw a rock down the ice, okay? To decide which team was going to represent Canada at the Olympics. You know what the Olympics are, right? Like where the world competes in things. So this past weekend was like the final event for Canadian teams, the women's and the men's, to decide which team was gonna go from Canada and represent Canada to the World Olympics, which is in Italy in February. The Winter Olympics, because curling is a winter sport. So we went because Holo Taco is a sponsor of Team Homan, who, spoiler alert, won. They're going to the Olympics to represent Canada. Yes. Yeah. I mean, you can tell from like the part 2 preview that that's probably going to happen. But Holo Taco has been sponsoring Team Homan for a couple years now. So it's kind of cool that they're going to the Olympics. Respectfully, this is the most Canadian thing I've heard in a long time. It is a very Canadian thing. I'd say apart from hockey, curling is like a very Canadian sport. Yeah. Because the ice, I guess. And cold weather and ice. When those two things come together, that's all we do actually in our spare time. Is curling and hockey. Not me. I was never good at sports ever. All I did was dance and gymnastics and child acting. I never got into sports. I'm not good at them. I would break a nail. Come on, guys. All right, so let's watch. We're on a plane. This is a little plane in Ottawa, in the Ottawa airport, that every time we go there to the Ottawa airport, I always sit in it. Because I just think it's funny that I, an adult, can fit in this child's plane. I was so tired. It looked like my eyes are closed. I think they were just puffy. See y'all later, Ottawa. Bye. It's so frozen over. Halifax doesn't look much different, though. Like, it was also very cold, windy in Halifax. They have rivers. Welcome to Halifax. I've actually never been, by the way. So, do I need a map? Let me get you a maps. Just so you know where we are. All right, this is the world. Well, I mean, it's not the world. The world is bigger, but North America, especially the United States, thinks this is the world. Okay, I'm here, usually. Ottawa, okay? Ottawa, Ontario. Hey, I've been there. Halifax is over here. Actually, not that far. 2-hour plane ride. Was it 2 hours? Something like that. Not far at all. And a 1-hour time difference, which was nice. I kind of forgot what time it was. Every time I was like, what should I adjust to? But the 1-hour time difference is good for me. I always get so tripped up whenever it's more than that. Not far. I have never been further than Montreal, like to that side of the world. I have literally never crossed this in my life. This invisible line. I've never been past Montreal or Vermont. That's the furthest to the right that I've been. To the right. To the east. I've been very south. Like I've been, you know, all different parts of Florida. Been to the Bahamas, I think. Never been to Bermuda. But this is my first time going out east to the Maritimes. So this part of Canada I've never seen in my life. 37 years old. First time going to Halifax, which is in Nova Scotia. And it's small, I guess, right? That's a small little place. Whereas Ontario, the province that I live in, is like this big looking fish. And Nova Scotia's this little guy. Okay, now that you've got our geography lesson. There we go. We're back. Halifax, Nova Scotia. All about boats, harbors, seafood, and hills. There's a shit ton of hills. I still have shin splints. What the hell? What the helly? What the hilly? We have arrived at the land of shrimps, and 87 people replied to me and said, Christine, that's a lobster? I know. But whatever, it's still the land of shrimps, even though I'm under a lobster. You don't have to be so mean. Okay. Woo! Team home in. Okay, we're there. This is them coming out. Walking out. Have you guys ever been to curling before? Let's do a poll. Or have you ever watched it? Let's not do have you ever been to a game. Have you ever seen a curling match? Okay, this is curling. There might be different ice configurations. I don't know, but from all the games I've seen, there's usually like 4 sheets of ice. Sometimes people play on all the sheets at the same time. That's impossible to watch and pay attention to, but it's happened. But when there's like a big competition, usually they just pick one lane, kind of like bowling. where you just like pick one lane and you don't put anyone in anyone else. It's kind of like bowling on ice, actually, now that I think about it. Hopefully I snapped some footage of the rocks clicking around, but yeah. Have you ever seen it? Doesn't have to be in real life. Could have been on TV. I don't expect like any of you really to have gone in real life. I usually watch Olympic curling when it's on. Good. Okay. You're going to cheer for Team Canada. All of you. I don't care where you live. Does that mean, or wait, where is that? Does that mean you can sponsor them when they're Olympic things? There's actually a lot of rules. There's like a shit ton of rules about the Olympics and sponsorships and stuff and logos. Like, I don't think people, like athletes, are allowed to wear logos that aren't like through the Olympics. Like, they're not allowed to wear their usual sponsors. And I think that that's every sport. But I don't know. This isn't really my legal domain, but there's a lot of like things you can't do. So there's a long list that I haven't read through yet, but so yeah, I don't know. I don't think like Holo Taco is gonna be on their shoulder because of that. Maybe it's because like the Olympics like can't reasonably police every single sponsor like to vet them because like they don't know who they're showing. You know what I mean? Like how do they know who we are? What if they don't like us? Carol says, yes, they are not allowed only national symbols. National symbols. Was that like only Maple Leaves? Yeah, so we still sponsor them, but they may not be allowed to wear our logos during certain events that have rules about logos. So I think that's what it is, basically. I don't know. It's complicated. Okay. Woo! Found some fans of mine. It's weird, she looks like me. Okay, there's a picture of the rock that they throw. Looks like a giant hockey puck, if you're more familiar with that, with a handle. You can see what nail polish she's wearing. Spoiler alert, it's Skipping Stones, which is so funny because the name means something different to curlers, right? Than it does to our cottagecore naming convention, which was thinking of like rocks skipping on a lake. Kind of funny. I thought it was funny that like that's Rachel Homan, by the way. That's why the team's name is Team Homan. Her last name is Homan. Thank you, Anime Simpson. Hope you had a lovely time visiting my hometown. Was sad to have missed you, but hope you do a meet and greet soon. Yeah. I wasn't going to do a meet and greet while I was out there for someone, you know, for a team celebration. That would have been too weird of me to do that. but I did meet people who came up to me while we were at the arena, and I gave them nail polish. So how many polishes did you bring? I packed like 12 to 15 polishes, and I threw them in my cargo pants for each game. We went to 2 games. There was supposed to be 3, but Team Homan won best 2 out of 3, so there wasn't a 3rd game. But I brought enough nail polish, I thought, to like, you know, give out at each game, and they were all gone. Here, let's close this poll. Have you ever seen a curling match? Most of you, 59% of chat has never seen one. Well, you're looking at one, sort of. It's also on YouTube. I hear that. I think they like Curling Canada, maybe. I don't know if that was the right channel, but they uploaded it after the fact. So although these are typically things you would watch on television, right? If you have like TSN, I don't know if that's just Canadian, maybe, but they have them on YouTube now. As they do everything else, including us right now. We're on YouTube. That's crazy. Oh, hey, that's us on the sleeve. No big deal. Oh, someone thought the girl in the middle looked like Jen. That's crazy. That's so weird.
It's okay, it's still early.
Let's go.
By the like 4th or 5th end, then I get serious.
That's curling.
$13,000.
See?
wait, you win half of it.
They have to throw the rock down and then they like
That's how that
sweep
works.
to curl it different directions. And that's that's a mascot. Who remembers our conversations about mascots, or was that just a Menchie Gang thing? Maybe it was, but this mascot though, okay, check out this fit.
Should we call the police?
Look at his eyes. Just this is literally this is the most Canadian thing I've ever seen in my life. I have nail polish in my pocket, and if you're at the game, you can find me. After I posted this, people came and found me. You could tell where I was sitting, I guess, based on all this. Everyone's gonna ask. This dollar amount that keeps going up it's for like a 50-50 draw, which I don't know if that's a universal thing. I think so. Like, I've always heard about it at work. They used to do 50-50 at different hockey games. They do it. But I don't know if that's like America does similar things. It's basically where people in the crowd can donate, and then it keeps going higher and higher, like a growing lottery. And then they pick a winner, and then the giant amount gets split between a charity and the winner. So you get 50% of the giant jackpot, and then a charity usually picked by whoever's hosting it. So it's like a feel-good raffle. Okay, it's not just a random person from the crowd who wins, it's also a charity. No one in my party won, unfortunately for them. Most sport events do a 50-50. Oh, okay, don't listen to me. Never heard of that? Okay, perfect. I've taught one person something today. It's kind of cool, like, seeing all the sponsors. Like, I really like looking, I'm like, whose name's on the ice, you know? Like, how do I get on the ice? That's a different type of sponsorship than sponsoring the team themselves. But this green, it says, like, Connect Hearing. Like, it's for, like, you know, it's for hearing aids, which I guess was strategic, because typically a lot of the curling audience is a bit older. Now, there's always new generations coming in, but as I looked around the crowd, I was like, okay, I could see the strategy behind that sponsorship. What else is on there? Montana's, which is like a steakhouse. Oh, I met him. I met Mr. Montana, the guy or he said he owned Montana's. I don't know. He bought us all drinks after they won. Story time. Oh no, he was dancing.
What is going on here? Oh my God.
He's dancing to I'm Sexy and I Know It, in case you can't really hear. Like, what a little hoe. That was good though. Very entertaining. Handed out 3 nail polishes so far. Some people I was like, okay, you want to take a picture? I gotta take a picture too. Don't blink. Look. Oh, okay there. I'll pause it. So I don't think this one ended up on TV because it was like a different guy's camera, but there was someone walking around in the crowd who came up to, that's my sister and our friend Laura. And I was just on the other side. I was like right there. You could see my jacket. I was wearing a red jacket. But I gave her the nail polish. So when the camera came around, she just like holds up the bottle of nail polish. Product placement. Okay, I don't think that clip ended up on TV though, unfortunately. But it was shown to the whole arena, which I thought was really funny. That was a free sponsorship right there. Yep, she did good. She's hired now. All right, okay. So that was the first curling game. And then we went on a beer tour. No, a brewery tour, which is not my thing. to be honest, because I don't drink beer. I just don't really like it. I don't know, like it's just too carbonated, and it doesn't taste like dessert, and I guess I just prefer dessert alcohol. But anyways, everyone else wanted to go on a beer tour. I guess Halifax is like kind of known for Alexander Keith's brewery. Is that what it was? Is that where we went? So that's what we did. So understanding he needed help. And there's just a bunch of articles and history, scuba diver, beer or something. There's Jen and I. Oh, and shout out to the lady at the cash and at least one of the girls who was part of the tour host. Cause there was like a few people along the way. But I was kind of surprised how many people in Halifax knew who I was. Cause sometimes like I'll go, I don't know whether it was to Chicago, and obviously at the meet and greet people knew who I was. But when I was just walking around the city, like doing other things that I didn't necessarily say that I would be there, for example, until I was already there. I don't like always get stopped anymore. It was more common in Ottawa like 5 years ago, and it was hard to go anywhere without being recognized. But Halifax, like almost everywhere we went, but people were so polite. Like we went up to the front desk and we were like, yeah, we're here because Jen already booked it, and she's just like, yeah, okay, here's your tickets. And then we like kind of stand there, walk around, and then we turn around, and then she's just like, oh, I don't want to disturb you, but I'm a big fan. But like she didn't let on or say anything at first. And then the same thing kept happening. Like we went to dinner that night and the next night, and every single time there was someone who worked at the restaurant or who seated us who knew but didn't say anything until after, because they were all being, I guess in their POV, like that's very polite to do rather than just like kind of freak out on you at first or something. So I was surprised how many people did, but then I was constantly like, wait, I can't tell if someone knows who I am because they're being too nice and maybe they don't reveal themselves until later. But it's also kind of a dead giveaway when I was like with Jen and Ben, so a lot of people recognize that. Tea beer? That was one of the like conference rooms as a part of the tour. They had some beautiful teaware. This is part of the brewery where they have all the like malty stuff, the grains that makes beer. And look at these giant nail polish vats. Look how pretty these are. These are all like giant vats where they ferment beer or whatever it is. I don't know, I forget. Whatever I learned went in one ear and out the other, but they were very pretty looking, very copper. And as a part of the tour, we tried a bunch of different beers. I didn't end up having my whole cup because I don't love it the most, but
Is this game 300 years old?
but I did have a taste of each one just to like kind of understand the difference. This was like the games room in the basement that was part of the tour. I was not very good at whatever this game was. All right, leaving the tour, we went outside, and because curling is a huge thing, and there was a few activations like around different hotels and just in some like parking lots where they just set these up for random people or tourists to come and play. And I thought that was kind of cute because like they're just celebrating the fact that the curling trials are going on, and this is just some big lot where you could just go ahead and play on this like kind of like fake ice rink. Like this isn't really real curling, but it's kind of cool. And one of the servers somewhere had mentioned, because people wherever we went would like ask, oh, are you here for the curling, or what's going on? Why is the town so busy? If they were clueless and living under a rock. And we would say, oh, we're here for curling. And then at some point, someone said that there was 18,000 tourists in the city over the weekend. I don't know exactly where they got that data, but They said there was an influx of 18,000 people as a result of the curling. So that's a lot of people. Every hotel was booked and busy. And Halifax isn't like giant either. It's not like Toronto or the GTA. Oh, this was another lovely fan who was part of the Alexander Keith's brewery tour. And when we were in the basement section of the tour, there was like a crew who sang songs, and that was part of it, where they like played instruments. And then she came over and asked us what beer we would like, and we had just finished listening to them talk about the different like flavors we could choose from. And since I don't know that much about beer, the only thing that stuck out to me was the description of the last one said something like it had gingerbread notes, gingerbread and cocoa. And I guess I interpreted that as like it was infused with gingerbread and chocolate. So when I was asked like, okay, which one would you like? The something IPA or the something lager? And I was like, the one that had gingerbread. So that's just what I said. And everyone I'm with starts laughing at me because they're like, no, Christine, they don't have gingerbread in. That's not what they meant. And I was like, what? And so my sister goes, she doesn't get out much, to one of our hostesses. And then the hostess goes, oh, I know. And then I'm like, what do you mean you know? And then she was like, oh. And then I was like, okay, HOLO. Yeah, so she knew who I was, but didn't let on, right? Mm-hmm. And then my sister at some point, because I asked like, oh, what's your name? And then, introduce yourself. And then my sister goes, I'm Jen, like to say hi. And then the girl goes, I know. And she's like, okay then, great. We all know each other. Okay, I'll have the gingerbread beer. Yeah, so the beer isn't gingerbread flavor. I think it's just that they make it with some malt something that maybe has like an essence of gingerbread, but it will never actually taste like it. So when I had a sip, I was like, yeah, that's not gingerbread. Yeah, it was a good talk. All right, let's keep going. All right, then we went to the beer basement after games. There was like this old man boomer room where it looks like they have business meetings in like the 1940s. So that's what we did. We had a business meeting. This is what it looked like. There was only one chair in the corner. Sorry to everyone else who was on the tour with us. We did find good lighting in the basement though. Like, look at that spotlight. Amazing. HOLO looked incredible there. Zero filters were used. It's just beer basement lighting. Brewery lighting. All right, this is back outside. We held that pose for 10 minutes. All right. Then we finally got something that I would prefer to drink, which was an espresso martini. And then I got the most delicious, this was a salmon dinner that I added shrimps to. I was like, I'll have the salmon and can you also add shrimp? Thank you. Yes, I often do that. If I get like a chicken dinner, I'll be like, can you add salmon or shrimp? One or the other. I didn't order as much chicken because Halifax, Nova Scotia is known for seafood because it's by the ocean, which is very exciting for me because I love seafood. Not all seafood. Like, I don't like Octodaddy. No octopus. And I'm not into caviar or what are other seafoods? I'm not really a mussels or oysters girly either. Like, I'll do it if someone else gets it and just like hands me one. I'll be like, okay, fine. but I don't think it's something I would order. But I will always order a good salmon, a halibut, like any fish really I would try. Shrimp, I fucking love shrimp. Look how jumbo they are. They're so good. And king crab is delicious. Lobster's okay, but it kind of is just like boring crab. So I'd never really order lobster. It's not that I don't like it, but it's just kind of bland compared to shrimp to me. Although I did have a piece of lobster and it was very good. Like it was tastier than usual. Oh, Jen had scallops, this was the best scallop I've had in my life. So good. This was at the Five Fishermen, if that helps anyone who's from Halifax. But the scallops were so good. Ben got steak. Like, dude, we're on the ocean and you get steak. The steak wasn't really good to me. I was just like, whatever, what is this? The mushrooms are good though. Someone ordered a lobster mac and cheese, and this bowl was like bigger than my head. This was an insane size. I was like, what is this? But there was lobsters in it, so I did have a little piece of lobster. Look at this lighting crew. Yeah, look how big that is. Isn't that crazy? And Ben got a side of lobster mac and cheese, so he got this little bowl plus for his steak. Does Ben like fish? He does, but I don't know. Maybe he was just feeling the steak, which I just thought was a weird choice now that we're out east where seafood is the thing. All right, we went to a gym. Very exciting. Okay. This is me doing the shrimp dance, actually. This is what they do at the bottom of the ocean floor. They touch the floor, and then they try and get up, and then they go down. Whenever I go to a hotel gym, I just want to try all the machines. And I was lucky enough that this hotel had some machines. Like, look at this weird thing. Like, what is this torture chamber? I'm actually a bit too short for this. At some point, a guy came in and asked me if I needed the other weight. Like when I was clearly only using one. It was like a 50 pound, and I guess he wanted two, and I was just like, oh, I'm just using the one. And he was like, you're just using the one? I was like, yeah, I'm just the one. Like he was confused. Don't worry about it. Yes, sir, just the one. Yeah, maybe he thought I was gonna use more, or maybe he thought it was like pathetic that I was only holding one weight. But I'm like, that's the move. Anyways, Ben came with me, yay! He showed up late. And then I made him film. Thank you, Ben, for filming. I don't have this machine either. This is like an entire machine just for your biceps. Kind of a waste, if you ask me. I wouldn't ever get this machine. Like, waste all this footprint space just to do one move? Crazy. Just to do a bicep move. But we thank Ben for his service. Hello, Simply. I love the advent polishes. Thank you, Amateur Nailer. Currently wearing day 4 with day 3. Ooh. You went ahead and opened day 4. They're stunning. I also did nail art marbling all 8. That'd be so pretty, especially with the FM. All right. Thank you, Ben. Good job. All right. Then we went game 2. Day 2, game 2. There's our team. They're all saying hello. They're going, hello. We were sitting in the exact same spot, yes. And this is some of their merch. It says Homan Empire because their team name is Team Homan. All right. And then I restocked my cargo pants with more Holo Taco for day 2, which I gave away. There's someone. Found you, or they found me. Do you want to know something funny? Oops. Uh-oh, no. No! Or maybe that was the last one, and then I just have to go to day 2. Snapchat does that. It makes it like split it up. In curling, when it's like the professional leagues, they mic them up, and you can hear everything the entire team is saying on television, like on national television. But they don't do that for every sport, right? Like imagine they did that in hockey, which they don't. Can you imagine the things that would come out of the hockey players' mouths? Like, you fucking idiot. Whatever. But as a result, all curlers who are playing competitive like this, because they're mic'd up, they have to like be careful what they say. They can't swear. Like they literally can't swear. Like they could get in trouble. So I just find that so crazy that like, why? Like it just feels kind of unfair. I don't know. Don't ask me, but like I'd be like, why? Let them swear. Like if you're gonna mic them up, at least don't make it a rule. Like they need to be able to say whatever, I think. Or don't mic them up. I could never be a curler then. Like that's crazy. It would be very tough. And it's not even like swearing like in a mean, crude way, you know? It's just like, we just all naturally kind of do that sometimes. All right. We're cheering because they're winning. Nobody is shocked because they're a very good team with a good track record. All right. Taking pictures with some of you guys. Taking pictures in the bathroom. And then we went to the front because Ben found some seats. So I got some really good shots because I was right there. Look at man. Who was that man? I saw some hollow signs in the crowd. Look. I don't know if they know that it's hollow, but I did. All right, this is when they decided that the match was over and that they won. So they're shaking hands with the other team. Everyone's very excited. And the team is hugging. And then they're like, yeah, we're going to the Olympics! This is my reenactment. Aw, it was cute. Some of them were, I saw a couple tears. The cameras caught the tears. That's their coach. Okay, that's part 1. Part 2. We win! The 3 of us, yes. We did so much to win this game. All right, let's go. Them winning that match meant they're going to the Winter Olympics to represent all of Canada for women, which is crazy. Like, how many of you personally know someone who's competing for your country in the Olympics? Maybe like 3 of you do, but that's probably rare, I think. So I think that's pretty cool. Some people say they've met Simplygamelogical in real life, and other people say they know athletes competing in the Olympics. You know, different bragging points for different people. You know, swimmers, that's cool. Me in gymnastics, okay. You got a close friend who's a 3-time Olympic pole vaulter. Pole vaulting is so sick. I love watching anything gymnastics is always so sick. Because I'm always just like, how? How do you just throw your body like that and land? An old friend of my sister's was in the last Olympics. That's cool. All right. Oh yeah, we were on TV. Not with the HOLO Taco product placement, but us at the front. So then what they do is they put Team Canada jerseys on, which are red, as like a symbol of like, okay, now we can represent Canada. And then they got some medals. Pre-Olympic medals. Just Curling Canada, whatever this competition was, medals. Okay, time to celebrate! Yay! This was just at one of the friends and family events for Team Homan. That's Sarah and Emma, who are on the team. And that's Jen, who is my sister. just in case you didn't know her. That's Rachel Homan. And these are their nails. Some of them. It was not the best picture, but you know, we're a little disorganized. But then look, POV taking a nail pic. I think that's cute. And this restaurant, there was a bunch of like pictures, like framed artwork on the ceiling. It was actually really interesting. I forget what the name is. Oh, the Mercantile or something. Yeah. I found a child who I asked if she wanted stickers, and she said yes. And then she decorated her dad's phone with HOLO Taco stickers. She was trying to put it on the camera, and I was like, no, don't do that. Daddy needs to take pictures. But she did decorate the rest of his phone. Sorry about that. I think she has a future in graphic design. What do you think? What about this? I like where she put the logo. How did she know? Like, it's perfect. Right. The graphic design choice is iconic. Look at this. She's got a bright future ahead of her. All right. Then we went out to the Patch, which is just a giant convention center hall where they have live music. I thought it was going to be a bar with a name called the Patch, but... but it was just dancing to a live band who played a lot of boomer music. Actually, yeah, that's another reflection I have on Halifax. Everywhere we went out where there was live music or a bar, it was boomer music. Maybe they were doing that because they knew like some of the curling crowd was older. I don't know. What's boomer music? Like Footloose, Footloose, na 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 na. Like music that is from the fucking 60s, 70s, or something like that. I'm just like, play literally anything from the last 20 years. It was very boomery. I remember we got like very excited when they'd play something slightly more modern. Like if there was like a, I don't know, like a popular Foo Fighters song even, or just something. But then they would go back to like Grease Lightning or, I don't know, like Footloose just sticks out to me because I'm just like, what is happening? You prefer boomer music? Oh my God. Footloose is Gen X? Is it? I don't know, man. What's your age on Spotify? I don't have Spotify. I use YouTube Music. But it would be Gen Z probably. But I do love millennial music too. But like, and it was weird because the teams who won are millennials. Like the girls who just you saw win, they're all like my age-ish, give or take. So I don't know what's going on. Halifax, what's going on? You just only play boomer music. Anyways, we had fun. Then a reindeer took us home. This was crazy. Is this like a normal thing in Halifax? Like absolutely crazy. It was like a reindeer guy dressed as a reindeer in a cart. And wait, I have to show you this.
I don't think that's good.
He's jumping.
Okay. Oh no.
Oh no. I'm crying.
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer.
I'm crying.
Had a really shiny nose. And if you ever call him, you would call him Eddie Kevin. We're fired. Oh no.
Just watch, he's gonna jump again. Look.
Oh my god.
What is happening? I didn't know he was gonna do that. It was like a rickshaw that you can pay to have someone like, I guess, take you between the bars or different hotels. But he was wearing like Rudolph antlers and like a Coca-Cola red jersey or something. And he would jump and we would like feel like we were flipping back, like it was a roller coaster. Like I thought we were gonna fall back, but like I guess he's an expert at this, Mr. Rudolph. And it was really fun. I'm like, this is actually so convenient. They should have more of these guys out on the road at 2 a.m. On the weekend. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be real simply. I never watch your Snap stories with sound. This is all new to me. That one needed to be watched with sound. It was just the 4 of us screaming. Hello, Christine. Tell us about Hollow Magnetic Taco. What about it? It was released and declassified. What about it? It's coming out on Saturday. We're gonna stream it. Is there a launch in January? There's retirement. And maybe a launch. I don't know. I have to check the calendar. I just got back. You do need to watch with sound. Unless it's workout videos. Those I just pick a sound. You can't actually hear anything. All right. Then Ben and I did some walking around Halifax. This might have actually been from the day prior, but I was just posting it. But we decided to go up to the top of the hill. The famous Citadel? Citadel? And there was a bench and a lot of nothing. Just me chilling on the Halifax hill. It was very cold and there was a lot of hills. There's some cool artwork around the city. I thought that was fun. It's like a blueprint. I saw some cute Christmas trees, some cute little pink Christmas trees. And then we went to the water, the harbor. We found some good coffee and tea there too. There's this cute little like almost Parisian like breakfast place. Ben got a really good flat white. That's the coffee he likes. And they made my tea well. They knew what a tea latte was. Some places I go like have no idea what I'm saying. This was just like some cool piece of mesh artwork, I guess. Some installation by the water. Oh, that's a train. Just driving by in the middle of the...
I hit my train.
Boat school expansion, 10.5 million. Out here, they send kids to boat school. I did find Octodaddy while I was there. in the kids' playground. I offered him tea. He declined politely, said no. There's Ben in a submarine on the children's playground. Who's that? Just hiding out in some fish. All right, okay. Volume down, unless you want to be shook by a cannon. So I'll pause it for a second. We were bored, so we walked to the top of the hill, and we're like, I wonder what's at the top of the hill. Everyone says to go there. Okay. And it just so happens that as we did that, a bunch of people were like lining up around the sides of where this Canadian flag is at the very top of the hill. And then a commissionaire, that's just the name of their security badge. Like a guy who is security basically at the top of the hill was just like, oh, you can't stand there. You got to stand past the cones. We were like, okay, I don't know. Don't know what's happening. So then we go over to one side and he's like, no, you got to go to the other side. And we were like, oh, okay, sorry, we didn't understand. So we go to the other side and then everyone's like whipping up their phones, checking their watches. And then I hear people say like, oh, it's going to go off at 12. It's going to go off at noon. And then I'm like, oh, I guess something's happening at noon. Let me take out my phone and film in the general direction that they're filming. I don't know what they're looking at. It looks like the sky to me, but why not? So we were there by accident, and every day at noon, every fucking day of the year, apparently, this happens. I'm gonna turn it down. Okay, I turned it down so you did not hear how insane that was. But I didn't know that was gonna happen. I just started filming because everyone else was. And it was so loud, immediately started like ringing. And then everyone started like laughing because I think we got like some weird broken ear syndrome hive mind from the collective boom. And as I was up there, my sister and her friend texted me. They were still at their hotel, like down the hill. And they were like, oh my God, I just heard the cannon. And then I was like, yeah, we were standing right in front of it. So that's why the guy told us to move out of the way. Because we were standing right in the path by accident. Like we were like over here. And I guess for liability, they just don't want anyone in the path, right? Like you can't stand in front of it, even though it's all the way over there. And usually, hopefully nothing actually blows out of the cannon other than the smoke, but. There was a sign explaining why this happened. I don't recall what it said. And I'm just gonna blame that on the shockwaves sound in my eardrums that were absolutely shook out of my head. So I don't remember why this happens. But people like to go up there and listen up close to a fucking cannon almost explode their ears off. So yeah, that's a fun tourist attraction. It was so loud. I'm like, why did we do this? All right, then we went inside of the Citadel, which is like a war base, or was one. I don't know if that's the same cannon, but that's kind of where they were. Like now we're behind them, inside the thing, inside the thingy, which is now just like a tourist attraction. Thank you for the gifted memberships, Angela. Menchie gang, menchie gang, menchie gang. Cat hair going down the drain. All right, here's some more mini cutesy cannons. Look how cute they are.
What would be good cannons?
And then I guess this is like kind of a fortress.
Oh, yeah.
Halifax fortress. And then we went to eat breakfast. Everything was so good. Like, the food was so delicious. Even what looks like kind of a mundane, like, this is like chia seeds, oats, whatever. But everything was delicious. Even the smoothie. The smoothie was good, too. Yummy. I think this restaurant was called Salt and Ash. This is what Ben had. These are fish cakes. Like, they're poached eggs on fish cakes with, I think those are just like tater tot style. This is P-Mill bacon, which is Canadian bacon, regular bacon, because we had to try both, and toast. I did eat some of the fish cakes and the P-Mill bacon. Excellent. Delicious. But I am more of like a oats and yogurt smoothie breakfast person, but then I like had a bite of everything else from Ben. I'm like, no, how about, can you order that so I can just have bites? Ben, don't take another step. I think that's the ocean. There's like these stairs that you can just walk directly in the fucking ocean. Like, I'm like, how has nothing bad ever happened here? This just seems like children are just running around these docks. It's kind of crazy that there's like no barrier there. You could literally just like keep walking down the steps and you'd be in the fucking water. Crazy. All right, this was, I think, in the afternoon, little afternoon snack. Had a shrimp cocktail, had to get that classic shrimp. I braided my hair, fascinating. Hey, I kind of have the colorings of a shrimp. All right.
Cheers, everyone.
And then we went for dinner with Team Homan, friends and family.
Cheers.
And had some champagne
Cheers.
to celebrate. Woohoo! Cheers. Oops, I look like Team Canada. Guys, I'm actually going. I am an Olympian. Oh, we're cheersing again. This was at a bar, though, where they played more boomer music. All right, and here's the television clip.
The fiance of Marley Powers and
Watch that again.
Luke Saunders is the fiance of Marley Powers and of course the son.
Oh, the snaps are out of order. Okay, here's some mushroom dip. Espresso martini. This is backwards now. Oh, that's it. Okay, I don't know. Snapchat does this sometimes. But there you go. And that was my trip to Halifax for the first time. Mostly about curling, but we did do some touristy stuff. The brewery tour, walking up the hill, hearing the cannon. The one main thing we didn't do that people said we should have done, or like you hear a lot about, is taking a car and driving around like closer to see some of the sights along the waterfront. We didn't do that. We just walked to the waterfront we could that was right downtown. Everything was really close in the downtown. Like, we only needed to take a reindeer once when it was like too late and we were tired. But I don't think we ever Ubered, like, other than getting to the airport. Yeah, we just walked everywhere. And that's why I have shin splints now, because it's so hilly in Halifax to go up and down constantly. Like, my shins aren't used to it. And I think walking downhill hurts more, personally. Mm-hmm. What did the mushroom dip have? Magic. Peggy's Cove. Yeah, that's what people told us to do. But we're like, yeah, no. We just didn't have time. Yes, we only had to take a reindeer once. Most Canadian thing I've ever heard. I'm kind of mad. Like, hello, Ontario, Ottawa. Why don't we have reindeer? What the fuck? Like, I that's so useful. I would like a reindeer to take me home. Maybe they just had it for the curling event. Like, I actually have no idea. Or maybe they have them all the time. There's a lot of university life there too, despite all the boomer music. But like Dalhousie University is like a huge university in Halifax. I knew some people who went there. And there was a lot of university age students out because it was a Saturday, was one of the nights we were there. Knee problems here. Downhill is always worse. Yeah, oh, maybe that's what it is. All right. Let's play cleaning up crimes. How about that? I'm just gonna open it up. Maybe first to do a little pee out the tea since I spoke longer than I thought I would. Have you guys been to Halifax? Here, let's do a poll. Have you ever been to Canada? No. Have you ever been to Halifax? Let's do this. I live there. Yes. Or nope. I don't know, BB No Money Girl. Never been to Canada. I should have asked, have you ever been to Canada? I'm pretty sure I have asked that question. And it wasn't many of you, yeah. So I guess Halifax would be even smaller, but that happens. All right, I'm going to go pee out the tea. So go ahead and answer. Have you ever been to Halifax? See how many of you live there. And I will BRB. And then we're going to play some crime scene cleaner. Let's see if you get a tourism ad about Nova Scotia. BRB. Have you ever been to Halifax? 0%. That's a lie, because I met like at least 20, I want to say 20 people. I think I met at least 20 people while I was there who let me know that they were a fan. You guys are lying. Just kidding. So 3% have ever been there and nobody lives there. Yeah, we gotta ask on Saturday, I suppose. They're probably not in the chat, yeah. Have you ever been to any of the territories? No. I've literally been like nowhere. The only provinces I've been, Canada is 13 provinces and territories. Now I can say Nova Scotia. So I've been out east to at least one. Ontario, Quebec, mostly just for Montreal or Quebec City. That's it. Never been anywhere else in Quebec. Quebec is huge. The furthest west, like the other direction, I've been to BC because we went to Banff and Lake Louise. But I've never been, am I wrong? I don't think I've ever been, have I ever been to Alberta? No, Banff is in Alberta. So yeah, I have, right? I gotta Google that. I can't remember. Banff is in Alberta. You're right. I thought I was right or wrong. Okay, Banff is in Alberta. I've been to Alberta literally just for Banff, which definitely doesn't represent Alberta. Like, that's why I was like, I've never been to Alberta. Banff is like saying Toronto and then like saying you've seen Ontario. Like, no, like Ontario's like so different and vast than Toronto. That's how I think of Alberta and Banff. Like, Banff is just like such an isolated experience that it does not represent the rest of Alberta, right? Right? It's like saying, is it like saying Dallas, Texas? And you think about like everywhere else in Texas, and then you're like, that's not like Dallas, Texas. Maybe. Could be. Don't know. But I think that might be a valid statement. Yeah, the rest of Alberta is just like farmland and shit. That's like not like Banff at all. Okay, so I guess I've been to Alberta. I've been to BC. I've never been to Manitoba. I've never been to any of the Northern Territories. What are we missing? The other provinces out east. So yeah, I haven't been many places. And the provinces that I have been to, I've just been to the main city, like Halifax, Nova Scotia, or Banff, Alberta. Hello? Chat, what happened? You lost your memory. But yeah, I am not really a world traveler, you know? Never even been across an ocean. I've never been past Nova Scotia now, in that direction of the world. I've never been to Saskatchewan. Nope. Ben has for work. I didn't have to go. Never been to Alaska. That's America, but yes. Never been to Calgary. I have been to Calgary, but it was just for like a layover. It was like one day or something. Yeah. It's like I've never been to the Calgary Stampede or anything. Should I go to the Calgary Stampede? Or is that too like country for my vibes? Yeah, I suppose we should go on vacation. But probably not to the farmlands of Alberta. We'll figure out something else. All right, let's move you over. I'm also not a good driver arounder. Like, I'm just not good at like road trips that are really long because I get seasick even though I'm on land. And that kind of started when I used to be driven downtown all the time when I was a child to go to commercials. So, you know, I lived in the suburbs of the Greater Toronto area, and I had to go downtown like sometimes 3 days a week after school when I was a child, did my homework in the car. And I think literally doing my homework in the car for like an hour and a half there, an hour and a half back, 'cause that's how much it would take. That's how much time it would take with traffic. Gave me a form of like seasickness, like car sickness, not seasickness, car sickness, that I continue to have because I was trying to read and write in a car for hours, and it makes me nauseous. So now whenever I look at my phone or like try and read anything or do anything really where I'm concentrating or thinking when I'm in a car for an extended period of time, I get like sick. Like I physically have to like open the window. I need to breathe. I need to put my phone away. Like, I'm acting like a fucking baby. Like, it's bad. Like, It's motion sickness, and I think it happened because of what I did as a child. So sometimes I'm like trying to like work on my phone, you know, like whatever on Instagram and approving posts or something. And then I get like physically ill from doing it. So I have to put down my phone and close my eyes for like 10 minutes just so I can like pick up my phone again. So no, I'm not a good road trip girly, unfortunately, for that reason. But I do love cleaning up blood, so. All right, where even were we? Affair with death. Oh, sorry, the screen is... Hold on, I gotta fix this for you.
Back to work.
It's on the Diner Dash settings, which were very close. There we go. All right, I think I'm prefer a controller for this. I can't remember. Mountainside Villa. Dispose of the bodies. 3 out of 5. Okay, so I was continuing this level, I guess. It's been like a couple months since we played this game, but we basically work for the mob and we clean up all their dirty work. Secret discovered. Steal all this money? Oh my god, I'm rich. I just won 50-50 and I don't need to donate any of it to charity.
Wow. Looks can be that deceiving.
This is the most money I've ever found in this game. This is crazy. It's crazy how I also like never get arrested or in trouble or caught. Isn't that wild? So we are cleaning up a crime scene and the cops just never come. That's how this game works. And along the way, sometimes we just find hundreds of dollars. Like this, like one bill.
Totally worth it.
Perfect. Love this secret. Do I need a wrench? I don't think so. It's very dark in here. Okay. I don't think there's anything else I have to do in here other than steal the money. But can I take this? Oh, I could have just lit up the room. Whee! All tasks completed except disposing of the bodies. So, wait, did I already find the bodies? I don't know anymore. Where's the bodies? If you're working for the mob, they're making sure you don't get arrested, Queen. I guess you're right. But the cops just never come. Like, how do they manage that? Ooh, nice European looking kitchen. What? Why is there a book in the microwave? That's where I left my book. Microwave magic? That's like every meal I make. $137 microwave dishes for every craving. Did I write this book? I think I'm this book. Hi, I'm Rob Banks. Why is it so hard to read? And I'm a professional ex-convict and React streamer. What? Is my name Rob Banks? Rob Banks, creator of popular CrimeTube series, professional ex-convict reacts to ex-convict representations to video games. In this clink? fuck? They say we've got time to think. Well, oh, I see, it's a rhyme. Well, I and my friends thought about food. Not the stories behind it, but the city gritty of making something out of nothing. That's what microwave magic is all about. It's the cookbook for those who want to eat, want to cut to the chase, for the hungry souls with just a microwave and a dream. Okay, this is too hard to read. You can go back. Ooh, look at this induction. Amieli? Is it sponsored? Why is the brand name on there? Amieli induction oven? A little microwave? Wait, is there 2 microwaves? It's crazy. A double sink? A pan? We can make eggs. Guys, anyone want to make eggs, or you want to call me nasty? Okay, I do remember this house. We did clean this house already. Beautiful. Knife my wife. Brilliant. Best kitchen knives ever. 25 years guarantee. I could honestly write a book. Not a book. No one reads books. But I could make a Snapchat series about everything I can make in the microwave. Demon's whiskey. Is that a cow? Cow vodka? Lemon? Okay. I still have to dispose bodies and move the furniture back into its place. Ooh, there's a lamp that has to go over there. Wait, not that lamp. The one that's missing. This one? Yeah. Okay, I cleaned the ground floor, but I still have to dispose of bodies. It's the bananas for me. You don't like bananas? What about lemons? Are you referring to the bananas in my egg breakfast? The bananas are what make it taste sweet. Look at this pool party. We had a great night, guys. This pool is so sick. It has like 2 platforms. It's a good concert pool. Excuse me. I still kind of have like some cough in my throat from weeks ago. I think we read this already. Personal notes. What will I do to improve my life? 1, keep a healthy diet. I should lose at least 15 pounds to feel good. Who's writing this? 2, do workouts at home or in a fitness club at least 4 times a week. Okay, I agree with number 2. Less than a decade back, I was a well-known fitness instructor. God damn it, I was also Miss Teen not so long ago. Not so long ago. Right? 3, focus on therapy. It's time to heal. Antidepressants alone won't do that. Now I know. 4, remember family time is important. I have 2 great stepkids and an amazing husband. They give me a lot of strength. Okay, I think this is the girl who died. Spoiler, it already happened. We're still looking for the bodies. I think I must have put them outside a month ago. That's crazy. They're probably decomposing. How do I get out of this giant house? Oh, I think it was through the backyard. Is that true? It might be this way. Nope, that's the shed. Yeah. Right? No? Fuck. Now I'm just on the other side of the pool. How do I get out of here? Oh, this way. Alright, let's see if the bodies are in my truck. This mansion is too big. So there's... Oh. Those are only 3 bodies. Right? Is that 3 bodies? Can you guys count? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Can you count? I can't count to 6. Why is there money under the truck? Okay, where's the fucking bodies? How did I miss them? What? Yeah, if I can't find the bodies, then surely the police can't. Because I'm the professional cleaner. Like, where did I put them? Does anyone remember where I put the dead bodies? And I didn't kill them, to be clear. I'm just the cleaner. But, like, wouldn't I notice them? Oh, no. This is I don't know. What am I going to tell my boss? I cleaned up everything but the bodies. They're upstairs? Okay, let's see if you're right. This place is too big. Are they at the bottom of the pool? I already cleaned the pool. Remember? Why aren't the floaties floating? That's weird. Interesting. Did I put sand in them? That's what I should have done with the bodies. Okay, let's go upstairs. Wait, what's in here? Is there bodies in here? No. Hold on, let's do a quick perimeter sweep. What is this? Why does this look like a secret room? Hello? Shoes. Oh, I haven't been here yet. Okay, that's why.
Joyful nihilism. Is that what makes this whole ride worthwhile?
Hey, edgelord, just take the edge off. Brilliant. Okay, I just hadn't been upstairs yet. Uh-oh. Oh, here we go. Okay. Alright. The bodies are up here.
What do we
Oh
have
my
here?
god! This is the streamer. It's a streamer who was playing a game, and the game said you died, and he dead. Oh no. Ah! Okay, we gotta do a quick sweep. What the fuck is this? Is that that's where I park my Ferrari? Oh, there's money. Okay. It's scary out here. Oh, more money. What's that? Weird. Alright. Is there a flashlight? Good question. I need to... Well, there's this. There's this that I can position so I can clean it. Oh, alright. Where's the fucking sink and, like, things I need to remember how to clean? How do I even clean again? Oh, this. Lamps, sponges, mops. But I need to find, Yeah, okay. I'm remembering how to play. I need to find my sink. That's so, what the fuck? How much is that milk? He drank 8 cartons of cow milk and smoked a bong? That explains it. And ate 3 pizzas?
Yeah, it literally killed him. Gamers, brace yourselves.
Celestial Empire. Playing games for too long can literally kill you? Oh no. Guys, I can't stay too long tonight. Okay. I need a sink. That's what I need before I start cleaning. What's in the microwave? Nothing. He has a microwave in his room so he doesn't have to go down 1 floor? Yeah, that's crazy. Alright, we need a sink. Where's the closest bathroom? He doesn't have a bathroom in his room? That he's not a serious streamer. Oh no, what happened here? Oh no. Ugh. I'm supposed to punch this. Just so I can show you how strong I am. Jesus Christ. Okay, I see a body. He's just hanging out. I was looking for the bathroom. Excuse me. There it is. Okay. See, I gotta put my buckets down. Alright, where's my buckets? Alright, I could fill up this guy. Okay. And fuck, is my bucket downstairs? Don't make me go downstairs. I gotta collect my bucket. There's so much to clean. I don't even know where to begin. I did such a good job on the first floor, and I like thought I was done. Nope. Alright, where is the bathroom? Was it? Oh, it was here.
Locked tight. Looks like I'll need to find a key.
Yeah, there's my bucket. I have so much crime money. Surely I could afford 2 buckets. All right, cleaning crew. Let's get the bucket out. Hello? Why isn't it in my inventory? Why doesn't it... What happened? It says I don't have it anymore. Hey? Bucket. Bucket. It's saying it's downstairs, 14 kilometers away. Didn't I just pick it up? 14 kilometers. That's pretty far. What? I just picked it up from here. What are they saying? Am I crazy? I see it's not there because I picked it up. Is that a glitch? How am I supposed to get a bucket? "24 meters. This way. What? This way? Huh? Oh, the other... No, there's no bucket there. I'm literally going crazy. 7 meters this way. What? Okay, look. I'm grabbing it. It's in my inventory, right? Yeah. Okay. All right, that was weird. I should have 2 buckets, but for some reason I only have 1. A ghost stole it. There we go. All right, now we gotta add some dish detergent. Ben's skincare routine. And then we gotta wipe our mop. There we go. Perfect. Then we gotta wipe our little sponge. Alright. And let's investigate this room. A key. Laundry key. Perfect. Who has a key to their laundry room? Toilet paper, hairbrush. Lots of towels. Soap. Anyone need some soap? Bloop. What do we look like? Nothing. A shower. This is such a small shower for like a giant bathroom. Who designed this? Like, what? You could have had a huge shower. What are you thinking? Also, the toilet being right behind the door is a very strange design choice. Like, what if the door just hits you in the legs? If someone tries to come in, you know? Alright, well, okay. Let's clean. Garbage duty. First we pick up the garbage, then we sweep the blood. That is not garbage.
Your concerns were legit. Dad had an affair and fucked the whole family by accident.
Daughter's phone. Omnom18. Car, are you there? Bitch, please. That's the name. Bitch, please. Yup. What's up, Mabel? I'm freaking out right now. Why? I think my dad is having an affair. Overheard him talking to some women on the phone. Wasn't mom. I'm sure of that. Don't go crazy, girl. Was probably nothing. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm just tripping. For sure. Alright, we have to pull out the bag to collect more garbage. What in the AOL? Yeah, exactly. What is this era? Is this 2002? Who's leaving a candle on? That's crazy. She deserves a better life. New story item. Alright. Is that a ring? We're stealing the ring. Oh my god, we are literally the worst person ever. Okay, there she is, just chilling. Alright. Any more garbage? Alright, maybe let's get the body.
I need to be careful.
Whoa,
so she
no!
doesn't fall. Fuck.
Oh no. No! Oopsie, we're kind of a clumsy crime scene cleaner. Oh man. I mean, at least that got her to the first floor. It's probably easier to carry to the car. Oh, fuck me. Okay.
Don't have a key. A hatchet will do.
Alright. Is that the murder weapon? Let's just take it. Okay, we'll have to get the body later.
I should clean it first.
But we should probably clean. We gotta start somewhere, guys. This is crazy. Alright. Let's get that carpet. Get that floor. I do like a good mop. A good mopping. Although, wouldn't this make the carpet like so soaked beyond repair? Like it'd just be like so wet at this point. Looks good. We're getting a little... Oh, we gotta clean. We gotta rinse the moppy. Bloop. Alright, now we gotta get out the big guns, because that mop's not gonna cut it for this room. So, let's use our power washer. Ready? This is my favorite tool. Pressure washer. This makes absolutely no sense that you could just like completely soak a room with this much water and that cleans it. Like this wouldn't flood the bedroom and ruin all the furniture and the floors. This is just wishful thinking on how cleaning works. But this is not how cleaning works in real life, unfortunately. But, oops, I just pressure washed the vase. See? That's kind of accurate. See, like this piece of furniture. Wouldn't it be totally soaked right now? Okay, it just told me it was clean. Alright, I have no more water. So we're gonna collect it. I'm gonna put that back. Put this back. Look at magic hands.
There. No one
Perfect.
will even notice.
Perfect. Stunning. Stunning. Okay, that I can't really put back yet. Alright, we gotta refill our pressure washer. It is realistic to have broken the vase. I agree. Oh! I fucking do this every time, man. I always spill my water. Come on, man. Alright, okay. I'm just too clumsy. Bloop. Alright, back to work. Here we go. Crack this guy open. Let's go. Okay. We be pressure washing. Anything over here? Bloop, bloop, bloop. Just wet everything. Sure, why not? Oh, I found another simulator that one of you suggested. Not Power Wash Simulator. I know that exists too. But there was one called Supermarket Simulator where you build your own like supermarket, like your grocery store shelves. It kind of looked fun. Again, working, merchandising. But I did get it, so we could play that too. But I don't know, there was something in me yesterday that decided I wanted to go back to the crime scene, and then we can do like legit work for a supermarket. It just didn't feel illegal enough, you know, for my mood today. I love Supermarket Simulator. Perfect. All right, I'm out of water. All working games I will accept. No! Fuck, that's not what I meant to do. Oopsie. I'm just wasting so much water. Alright, I really do need like a bigger tank. Ready? And yeah. Clean the painting. Keep calm and live, laugh, love. Oh my god, I just broke more vases. Should have seen that coming. I think I turned the lights off too. It's fine. It's fine. I'm cleaning. Is this how you clean the bed? This is how you clean the sheets. You just hose them down. What about the laptop? Power wash your laptop? Oops. I knocked it off the bed. Why is it black? Like, was someone's blood black? Is that ink? It's strange. Is this a horror game or just cleaning? Good question. Nothing scary ever happens except stumbling upon a dead body, I guess. But, like, it's not actually scary. You're just cleaning up. And then you can, I guess, picture what happened if you want. But you don't have to. You could just clean and pretend you know absolutely nothing. Not pretend, but like, we don't really know much. Well, this is garbage. Oh, I should probably pick up the garbage that I created by breaking everyone's vases. Uh-oh, it won't let me get them. Fuck. Let me get it. No. Shit. It's stuck under the bed. All right. Did I miss a spot on the bed? Oh, I'm gonna have to power wash the bed again. We'll just do that. I think that's good enough. That's how I make the bed. I don't care. Whee! Alright, is that... That's not blood, right? That's just the painting? Would you ever play Schedule 17 or nah? Because you work for the government. What's Schedule 17? Is that about drugs? I don't think the government would care if a former employee played a video game about drugs. I think I've done worse things in my life. I don't know what game you're talking about though. Unless it's not a game and it's like some illegal operation. Broke all these things. Oops, sorry. But it looks cleaner without them. Like, too much clutter. Ooh, necklace stolen. Schedule 1. It's about drugs. You grow and sell weed, meth, and coke. It's a game. Really? I should look it up.
Keeping calm is the best I can do.
Sounds kind of fun. Oops. We're missing the table. Alright, we are slowly putting the bedroom back together. But there's still so much cleaning! Look at all the mops. For things I need to mop, I could see it in the corner. I could see it on the carpet. We'll have to do a black light later. Who's that? Just some girly whirly. It's so good you'd actually love it. This is a trap. Because someone said that about Octodaddy too. And they were very wrong. Who wants to play guitar? I see some things that need to be cleaned. It's cartoony. It's cartoon effects. It's a cartoon drug game. Is it for children? Where's this chair supposed to go? Probably here? But it's not showing me. Okay, let's step back and... Oh, just go over there. Okay. See, I missed a few spots. Missed it. No. Alright, let's see what else did I miss that's not out there. I'm using the cheat button, but it's fine. We're pretty good in here. No. That's just me just walking around right now, though, so that's a problem. Even though it's cartoonized, unreal way to make meth, I don't think parents would fly with it. It's pretty adult. You're a full drug dealer. I mean, there's no more 11-year-olds here. We're all adults who can, you know, make made up meth if we want. No? We're literally cleaning up crime scenes of murders. Like, I don't know. Which one's worse? Worse. It might teach you something, like not to do drugs. I'm just assuming that maybe you kind of learn that through the characters. You're just like, yeah, it's good that I'm not doing all that, you know? Yeah. Stolen. Okay, we are clean and clear up here. All right. Look at that. We successfully cleaned this room. We gotta take this trash. Let's just dump it down there. I'll deal with you later. Let me clean my broom. All right, what next? I love cleaning up blood. Is there anything out here? Yeah, okay. Whoa. Oh, those are my footprints. Okay, we'll do those last. Let's go in here. Oh, yeah, the streamer's room. Oops. How did I get so sidetracked? I just went on a whole other room mission. Oops. Oh no, just like one sip of tea was left in this cup on the mug warmer. And when I do that by accident, it just like thickens it. You know when you like leave a sauce on a pan for a while and it thickens? I had one last sip of my chocolate oat milk peppermint tea. And it was just, now it's just like a thick syrup at the bottom. That's really warm. Tastes good. It just tastes like chocolate syrup. Delicious. I must be hungry. Yeah, I'm hungry. Mom, please make unicorn skin meth. I'll think about it. All right, here's a dead body. Wait, why am I holding his chair? I want the body. What up?
Just imagine playing some FPS and ending up with a bullet in your head. Now that's what I call immersion.
Just imagine being a gamer. And it kills you. Okay, we're gonna take him downstairs. Is this tracking blood through the house again? I swear to God. Okay, how the fuck did I get out of this giant house again? Oh yeah, I gotta go back here. Ben when he doesn't peek. He does get very mad. You can always tell when Ben had a successful video game day or not. I could tell, even if I didn't watch stream. Just tell by his behavior. I don't care. Okay, ready? All right.
Ugh, no need to thank me.
You did. And you Spotify wrapped in my trunk. All right, we're running back upstairs. Look at all those steps we're getting in today. It's crazy. All right, sir, let's clean your room. Let's get some light back here. Actually, let's leave it there. Oh, spicy potato chips. He has a whole kitchen in here. Is that an energy drink? More energy drinks? It's gamer fuel. Tea? Kettle? I could put a tea in a kettle in my office. I don't know why I don't. Like, I could easily do that. And a microwave. Then I would just never leave my office. Maybe that's why I don't do that. Milk? Ew, that's not a fridge. What the fuck is this? This is like those milk cartons that don't need to be in the fridge, but they're giant. Very suspicious. I don't understand where I'm supposed to put this. All right. I don't even know where to begin. Okay, let's get my pressure washer out. Ready? Let's go. What if he's still live streaming? Should we say hi to chat? We're just wetting the whole computer tower like it's no big deal. Oh my god. You died. Hi, chat! Look, it says warning hot. Do not touch. What's hot? The sound wall? That doesn't make any sense. Look at this green screen. Is that so he could, like, blend in with the Call of Duty background? Like the gameplay? Should I do a green screen? No. My nail polish background is so much better. I do have beef with milk that comes in packages that isn't supposed to be refrigerated. Like, no. I'm suspicious of all of it. Some milk is safe at room temperature in sealed containers and ultra pasteurized, I think. See, the fact that you said some makes me be suspicious. I don't want to take my chances, sir. No. I will be drinking no milk that is not refrigerated out of a random little carton that says it's real milk. I don't believe it. I also never drink milk anyways. Yeah, I'm an oat milker. So this is rarely a problem, except when I go to hotels where they don't have oat milk, almond milk, soy milk, nothing. And the only thing they have is like the coffee creamers or the, in quotes, milk in the same things as like a little coffee creamer pod, which I did have to have this weekend in Halifax because the hotel also didn't have anything. So we walked around to find a convenience store to like buy whatever oat milk, almond milk, I don't really care, in a carton. And then we couldn't find it. Like they first of all, they don't have convenience stores downtown Halifax or grocery stores. Like Whole Foods was like way too far, and so was Shoppers Drug Mart. It would have been like a 20-minute walk, and it was cold. So we were like, no. So I was kind of surprised that in the core of downtown, there was like nowhere really to get oat milk, but like every second store you could buy beer. So we went to hold on, I'm getting distracted. I don't want to do this. We finally went to a convenience store that the guy that there was like, oh, I just set up shop last week, like I'm new, because we asked him if he had oat milk or like literally any type of milk that is not cow. And then he was like, oh no, we just set up our store. Is that something I should get? Is that what like people are looking for? Like I'll think about stocking that. And I was just like, yes. Stock oat milk. But then he showed us to the milk section, and all they had was Fairlife protein milk, which is like sugar and protein. So I'm like, I guess I'm getting that. And I just used a little bit of it in my tea. That's my story, I know. It's very interesting. Whoop. I'm attacking. Oh, I'm playing instruments with my water. Brilliant. Okay, let's put the shit back. I guess they just want you to put beer in your tea, yeah. Like, that's all they had in Halifax. Was beer. Bloop. Okay, you need to go over there. It's weird that your hotel didn't have milk options. They also closed, like, the kitchen at 11. So when we came home one night, I was like, oh, let's order room service. Or whatever on the... Usually it's a limited menu. But that was fine. And the guy was like, yeah, no, everything's closed. I'm like, it's Saturday. You guys don't have a hotel kitchen? And he's like, nope. I was like, oh, okay, never mind. That's rare in my experience in a major city. How long does room service usually stay open? I mean, it depends on the hotel, but I guess I've stayed in a lot of hotels in major cities, and all of them have at least some kitchen service open 24/7. Not necessarily the entire menu. In my experience, it's usually like late night part of the menu. I don't know, but there's always something, and there was nothing. I was like, what? This was like a huge hotel, and like on a weekend where 18 extra thousand people were there. But anyways, I'm not as familiar with ordering like DoorDash to hotels. It's not really something I know how to do. I don't even have DoorDash or any of those accounts for privacy reasons. So yeah, I guess that's what people do.
Need to clear the way first.
But I also don't know where to order from, because I'm not from here.
I need to clear the way first.
Right? Like, how would I know what to order? I don't know. It's probably a dumb question. I'm sure the app will figure it out for me, right? Look at all this milk. See, I could have just come here.
Something is blocking the way.
Nothing is blocking the way, you fucker.
It won't move like this. I need to clear the way first.
Am I insane? There's nothing blocking the way. Do I have to move these for no reason? Is the milk blocking the way?
It won't move like this. Something is blocking the way.
Sir. There's nothing blocking that way. The toilet paper on the desk? Oh yeah, it's blocking the way. Oh my god, that was
Interior
it.
design is
That's
my
the
passion.
dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. The toilet paper. Okay, so next time I'm at a hotel, I should just do DoorDash? Is that what I should do? Okay, what am I supposed to do with these fucking milks? Can I throw them out? They're not good anymore. They've been spoiled. Oh, I can throw them out. Okay, perfect. Get rid of it.
To empty the trash can first.
Oh. Do you want to know something funny? That's kind of dumb. Hold on, let me throw the garbage over the railing. Oh, there's bullets I should pick up. Today I was like in a rush before a meeting, but I was in the washroom, and I went to like get extra toilet paper. This is before I went pee, but the toilet was open, and the toilet paper is stored like above the back of the toilet in like a little closet. So I was in a rush and I like went to grab the toilet paper, but instead of grabbing it with my hand, the roll just fell into the toilet. Like, don't worry, there was no pee or anything in it, but it fell into the bowl of the toilet in the water. And then I was like, fuck. Because I really had to pee, first of all. And I had to go to a meeting. I was trying to pee before the meeting. So I was like, no. So I picked out the roll of wet toilet paper from the toilet bowl. And I just like put it to the nearest garbage can and was like, I'll deal with you later. Like, I gotta go. And then luckily there was another extra roll of toilet paper. So I used a new one that I didn't drop in the toilet. And that was probably 8 hours ago, and I forgot about it. And now there's still a wet toilet roll in my garbage upstairs. This game just reminded me I need to clean my own house. I'm worse than this dead streamer. Oh no, you've done that too? Okay, good. I'm not alone. I was just in a rush, guys. Like, come on. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Did Ben find it? No, because it's like, he never uses that washroom because it's by my office. He never goes to that side of the house. So honestly, it could remain there for like ever and he would never know. I would know. And now all of you know. So I should probably do something about that. I should probably clean it. Should probably take out the garbage because now it's just like a wet garbage. Ew. Oh fuck, the chair is dirty. Oops. So he literally got like murdered while he was sitting right here. What? Thank you, someone. Purchase a Simply Neon Lines hoodie. Alright, let's put this. Where'd you come from, Symbol? There you are. Nope. Nope. Hello? There we go. Okay, where is this supposed to go? The bathroom. Duh. Not the garbage. Shut up. Oh yeah, the toilet's behind this stupid ass door. Okay, I don't know. I'm just gonna leave it right there. Sure. Don't know if it's wet or not. Okay, we need to clean this. Chair goes here, maybe? Nope. Hello? Nope. I'm very good at putting furniture away. Okay, let me take my lamp. Oh, what's behind here? Oh, that's the outdoors. Okay. Look over here to the bed. Okay, there's some my footprints and shit right here. Am I supposed to throw out these pizza boxes? Will it let me? Let's see. Perfect. What else? Whiskey. Who wants a drink? Okay, this surely isn't supposed to be over here. There it is. Perfect. Are we missing any more musical equipment? Let's get my footprints. Gonna have to rinse my mop soon. Is that blood? I can't tell. That's a bong. Ooh. Steel. Is that weed? Is this Schedule 1 game? I'm gonna look into that game. Cigarettes? How come I can't steal the cigarettes? Look, they say America, and they're not the Born Ugly color. Because you guys don't have government mandated ugly color marketing on your cigarettes to deter people from, you know, making them die. It's funny, when we were in Halifax, I saw a Born Ugly cigarette pack on the ground. I don't know why that was surprising. I know that's a Canada-wide thing. But I was like, look, it's Born Ugly to Ben. Okay, did I miss anything here? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. We're gonna have to cheat a little over here. No, looks good, looks good. Oh! Just the hallway? Looks like just the hallway. Okay, but we have to go back here and check. Nothing. Okay, good. Excellent. Got all my footprints. Oopsies. Should I kill the vases too? Fuck! Now I gotta clean up the garbage. Should I put out the candle? Oh my god, it worked. I didn't expect that to work. I need to clean... Wait. Am I out? No. I think I'm out of dish detergent. Right, because I haven't even had the chance today to, like, buy inventory because I've been in the same level for hours. It's a big gig, guys. Hold on, I need my garbage bag again. Is that garbage? Just some guy's head. Okay. Is this section done? Looks like it may be. Nope. Garbage here. Okay, it says first floor cleaned. Oh my god. So I win? No. So now we can go. Well, dispose of the body. Oh, the body's outside and the garbage bags. Okay, I think I know what I have to do. Oh, there's garbage there. Whoops. Who did that? Okay, so I gotta take these garbage bags. Can I not pick up multiple? Is that what's happening? Ooh, I can pick up multiple. Alright, we gotta go. We gotta go. It's garbage day. I love garbage day. There you go. Okay, now we gotta find the body. The 5th body. The one who almost got away. Oh no, there's one more garbage bag. It says 9 out of 10. Alright, where did I put the dead body? It fell out over here.
Can't really call it a soft landing.
Oh shit. I just made more of a mess for myself. God damn it. I was gonna go home and play video
Hard
games.
to imagine losing a child like that.
Alright, let's go to the truck. Come on, girly. Let's go, girls. Dun, 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 dun. Ah. Dun, 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 dun. It won't let me run. Perfect. Bloop. Take photos in the swimming pool? That's a weird thing to say. Is it because the floaties won't float? What do you mean take photos? How do I take pictures? What are they even talking about? Huh? What am I taking pictures of? It just keeps saying 1 out of 2. I can't move around, eh? Like I can't walk. What am I supposed to see? A pizza? How do I get out of here? Oh, that. Duh. Take photos in basement? Okay. Is this to like prove to my boss I did the work? Kind of like when a delivery driver takes a picture of the package on your doorstep? Is it like that? Okay, that's it. Take photos in first floor. Nope. This way. Or not. Nope. Oh, secret discovered. Money! I got distracted. I'm supposed to be taking pictures, but I found money. What's in there? I pity the living, envy for the dead. What the fuck? What the fuck is going on in here? Who forgot to do their laundry? Okay. Alright, I need to find where I can take a picture. It says it's this way, but... I don't think it's in this room. What? It says 3 meters this way. No. How am I supposed to be between the rooms? This is the first floor. I'm so confused. I don't understand. First floor. What's the first floor? This is the first floor, no? Upstairs is second floor. Or maybe this is the first floor. Oh, it is. That's so weird. Okay, well, alright. I don't call it the first floor. Oh, ground floor. Okay, well, I didn't know. Dispose of the garbage bags. How did we not dispose of the garbage bags? And then we're good to go. Did we do it? That's crazy. We're crazy. Where did I leave my final garbage bag? Did I throw it outside? Is it in the water? It says 18 meters up that way. This way. It's inside. Liar. This way. No. Is it upstairs? I hate when the directions are like this. Where's the garbage? 2 meters this way. Oh, motherfucker. Who put that there? I didn't put that there. I hid it behind the plant. Brilliant. It's haunted. Okay, we did it. 10 out of 10. Hello? Yes. Get in the truck. We cleaned that crime scene. Affair with death. 2 hours and 39 minutes. Blood, 98%. What? What did I miss, motherfucker? 89% trash. That's me. I'm eating. It's an accurate statement, actually. 100% furniture. Evidence. Is that 10 out of 10? 5 bodies. Deception, 96%. Impressive. That's me. 96. Money gain. That's a good shade name. Actually, no, it's not. But I would laugh for 2 seconds. $12,000 times 96%. Aw. $2,900 in cash, $100 in jewelry, $300 in jewelry. Stolen items were $5,000 plus my salaried income from my crime manager bosses, $11,000 and change. So I made $16,552. It's pretty fucking good. We got some cassettes. Secrets. Oh, I only got 2 secrets. Fuck. You forgot the broken table. It had ketchup. Fuck. Was it the toilet paper I left upstairs? Okay, well, whatever. We spent too long on this location. The cops were gonna come. Go to bed. Yes, I agree. I gotta go to bed earlier. Oh, hi. Hi, dog.
Who's a good boy? Not me, that's for sure.
Okay, why don't we do inventory? Or wait, how do I do inventory? I think I have to do it here. No? Yeah, this is where I can buy things before I go to sleep. What do I want? Pressure washer? I've already upgraded so much. I could do a little more. Cost -3. I have 11. I want to increase the capacity for sure. Okay. Did I do that? Apply. Apply. There we go. Okay. Now let's do the tools. Lamp. Maybe I should get a flashlight. I'm kind of dumb for not doing that. Portable flashlight. Only $1? Done. Sold. Okay, what's this? Garbage can. Increases maximum number of combined garbage bags. Don't I already have that? Yeah, I do. I need more soap. I do need soap. Cleaning. Okay, let's go to cleaning. I should get better mops. Cleaning speed. Oh, additional mop. Disables additional sponge. Okay, I don't really care about that. Cleaning speed 2. Microfiber enhance. Perfect for blood, sweat, and tears. Well, I need that. Increased resistance. Gets stained lower. Increased strength. Maybe resistance. Okay, this is 5 points, guys. We're getting broke. Okay, I have 2 points left. What do I got? I gotta get, like, soap and shit. Where's soap? Oh, there. Detergent. Water. You have to pay for water? Cleaner detergent. Increase quantity. Increases the number of uses of all detergents. Sure. $1. Okay, what else can I buy for $1? Additional bucket slot. Nah. I don't care about additional buckets. What can I... Is anything here $1? Increased duration of crime cleaner scent. Okay, I kind of want that. $1. Yeah. Okay, go down. Apply. All right, we are broke. But we have purchased a lot of things. This will make us very happy the next time we play. Okay, where do I sleep again? Is this my bed? Yes. Woo! Good job, everyone. GG's.
Babe, we're almost done. Are you ready?
Not yet.
This is the next episode. Cat!
Have you tried turning it on and off? Yes. You can try for yourself. Oh, that's strange.
This is another streamer?
It usually works for me. God, just shut up. Try another one.
Menchie. What are they filming?
Finish there?
I don't know. Why can't things go right for once?
Uh-oh. Oh, I thought they were like nailing a coffin shut. Jesus Christ. That's not how you install a shelf. All right. We'll play this on the next one. All right. Exit. Pretty good. Pretty good cleaning there we did. But I'm gonna go clean that toilet paper roll out of my garbage. Clean the wet but clean. It wasn't a dirty toilet paper roll. It was just wet. It's been there for all day. Should probably clean my own house one of these days. All right. Okay, so I'll be here Saturday because we're launching Declassified 003. Can you keep a secret? The secret is that I've been wearing one of them all week. Oops. But a girl's gotta work, okay? Just like a girl's gotta clean, a girl's gotta work, whatever. So are you ready? Yes, we're doing live stream Saturday. Will be a launch stream. Sign your NDAs. I mean, you've already signed them. You've submitted them, but I'll need an extra copy. But we are launching 4 new declassified prototypes, which means that these are all prototypes that we developed for Holo Taco in the past, mostly the last year, except one is older than that just didn't fit the vibe. They just didn't fit in the collection, but you would have seen them at some point, whether it was from a Holo royalty failed vote because it didn't make it, or from just a prototype of one of our past collections that you saw if you were in the exclusive content perk and you saw the behind the scenes prototypes. And then you maybe commented, oh my god, how dare you not release XYZ prototype, justice for XYZ. So we listen when you guys leave those comments. So we went back in our history and said, what did people think what were people the most mad at us for not releasing? And that is used in part to form Declassified, which is now Series 3, Episode 3 of Declassified. Finally being released. There's 4 new polishes. They are seasonal, which means we'll do our best to restock them holiday-ish time next year. Unless pigments don't align. Or some other reason. Who knows? Supply chain, unpredictable these days. But yeah, the color scheme for this one just kind of like landed very moody, which I kind of like. That's why I like random prototypes that happen to fit together. So very excited. See, you guys are already naming some of the prototype names. That's how well you know them. You know them by their prototype name, not even their shade name, which we did give them real names, okay? It's not just MB3. They have names. Wait, have we leaked some of them? I think we've kind of leaked some of them. We'll see what you guys think of the names that we selected for the prototypes that you begged for. So that's Saturday launch stream, and I'm gonna do a whole presentation. We'll find the source of the declassified prototypes, but I'm actually wondering if the Holo Detectives were gonna already make a deck. I wonder if I should just use theirs. Otherwise, we're gonna literally duplicate our own efforts. So I'm not quite sure how to play this one. Because you guys already do all the detective work from where you spotted those prototypes. And honestly, you'd probably find more spottings than I would. Which is crazy, but it's true. It started. Would you like a deck? I would like a deck. Because why don't I just do that? Instead of copying your homework. I just show your homework. Is it already linked? If you make it and you just have it posted by stream, really, that's the deadline. Which normally you do. But this time I'm thinking I would actually use it as my talking points, right? And then I can expand on it. I could do that. It's not ready? What do you mean it's not ready? You got 3 days. Yes, as long as it's ready for stream. If it's not, I do have a backup plan, which is where I have all the links to the YouTube shorts that are exclusive content where we can watch the source of where you've seen those prototypes for the most part, except the Holo Royalty ones are a little trickier. What? You'll finish in the 3 days? Okay, perfect. Yeah. It'll be more ready than Dark Academia. Shut up. I'll never forget. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me for cleaning some crime scenes, and get excited for Saturday. Also, no stream Wednesday. I forgot to mention that. I know. I've been very inconsistent. I have another thing to attend to. Oh my God, she's so busy. Busy girly. But I'll see you Saturday and then Saturday again. How's that? So we're back to Saturday streamings. All right. Thank you to the mods, the cats, the dogs, and to my mob boss. I'm going to go pick the toilet roll out of my garbage now. See you Saturday. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.